your faith will grow under the shade they throw. Others may be throwing shade at you, but understand under that shade, God is growing you.
Amen.
Hello, hope you're having a great day today. You look great, by the way. I'm here to share with you a hard story that I don't really want to share, but it woke me up at 5 a.m. and I'm sharing it with you because I know it's going to help you understand your calling and believe in your calling. You see, I knew that God had called me to preach. I knew that was my calling, my gift, and I'd run from it for a very long time, like pretty much all throughout college. And I was sick of running from it. And so now I was married, I was working at a small church, and I was preaching regularly. But then there was another church that was like, hey, we're going to let you preach here, and you're going to be able to be a youth pastor and use the salary to take care of your family. And I was like, that sounds amazing. Let's do that. I get there, promise unfulfilled. And so another church asked me to be a part of, their church, and I was going to be able to preach, and same promises, but they were empty promises. Believing in my calling, I said, you know what? Pursue my gift. I'm going to pursue the calling on my life. That meant I was going to be broke. And so we had to move from Hawaii back to California and live with my parents. And that was hard because, you're supposed to leave and cleave, right? You're not supposed to live with your parents as a married person. But I knew I had to learn video more so I can present my preaching better through this platform. And so a friend of mine who worked at that same church I used to work at invited me to learn video, have some experience, be around other videographers, and to film a promo video for my old youth group. And so I show up with my borrowed camera, my borrowed microphone. Everything was borrowed because I was too broke to buy anything. And I'm filming and having a good time, saying hi to some of my old leaders, my old youth group kids. And I get a tap on the shoulder. Hey man, you gotta go. What do you mean? You invited me here. You told me to come. Yeah, your old boss called and he aggressively said you need to get out of here. And I looked at him and I'm like, I'm getting kicked out of a church I used to go to. I was shocked. We had an old beat up Acura that my wife had to drive clear across town to come pick me up. And so I sat there outside in the cold, really hurt. I was ready to give up. I was ready to never pick up a camera again, to go work at Starbucks or something. And if it wasn't for my wife encouraging me, and she didn't even know she was obeying verses like this. It's 1 Timothy 4:14. Be sure to use the abilities God has given you through the prophets when the elders of the church laid their hands upon your head. Another translation says, be sure to fan the flame of the gift that God has given you. What is the gift that God has given you? You'll know what it is if it gives you joy and it gives God glory, and others can see it in you. My gift was preaching, and so many times I wanted to give up on it. I didn't want to believe in it. I didn't want to fan the flame. What does fanning the flame of your calling look like? It means pursuing it. It means putting time in it. It means getting better at it. It means saying, God, I know that you have given me this. I know that it's for your glory. I know that it's for my joy. So help me, God. Fanning it means making hard decisions so that you can obey God with the calling that he's given you. I believe that God has a calling on your life. And I believe that your faith will grow under the shade they throw. Others may be throwing shade at you, but understand under that shade, God is growing you. Look to Christ, the author and the finisher of our faith, who was treated horribly, yet still never turned his back on the calling and the mission that God sent him to earth to do. And if he didn't give up, then you surely can get strength from him as you look to him, because your calling is all about him. I love you. Thanks for listening. AmenPodcast.com to get merch and to support this ministry, to partner with us in preaching the good news of Jesus Christ and how it applies to everyday life. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Go out and be the church.
Amen.